Everybody sing!
Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Right comes Santa Claus. He's got a bag that's filled with toys and girls again. Here those sleigh bells jingle jangle. What a beautiful sight. Jumping around and coming around. Santa Claus comes tonight. Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus. Santa Claus, Santa Claus comes tonight.
Hello from the North Pole. Santa Claus is going to share a little story with you tonight. It's a very touching and beautiful story of how the Christmas angel came to be perched atop the Christmas tree. Every time Santa tells this story, I get a little tear in my eye. I guess I'm a little too sentimental. You can laugh. This story starts a few years ago. Santa woke up one morning. His head was pounding like Big Ben. His mouth tasted like Napoleon's army had marched through in their bare feet. He just wasn't feeling very well. He looked over. He saw the calendar. It's December 24th. And then Santa thought a minute. Yeah, we had that wrap party last night. Well, we wrapped up the year's activity with the elves wrapping presents, listening to rap music. That's a rap party, folks. Well, then Santa Claus started down the stairs. He got to the kitchen and something was burning. He went over to the oven. All the Christmas cookies were burnt. They'd been in the oven too long. They were all black. It was terrible. Then Santa glanced out the window. There's the elves are on strike. It's the 24th of December, and the elves have picket lines up, if you can believe it. So Santa went out and said, boys, what's the problem here? It's a big night, you know, we had to get the show on the road. Well, Santa, we want more in the paycheck, and we need health benefits and retirement. Well, you know, I had to give those boys $5 in the paycheck, another $5 in health and welfare. That about broke me. Well, hey, another problem solved. So I thought, well, tonight's a big night. I better go check on the sleigh. So I went into the garage, and one of the runners was coming off, and it was bent. Thought, well, we'll get the hammer out, and we'll fix it. A couple of whacks with a hammer, and I hit my thumb. And my thumb is throbbing. And I walked in the house. Santa's castle, by the way, a beautiful house. I looked in the corner where the Christmas tree's supposed to be. The elves never got the tree. The tree's not there. I'll tell you, Santa sat down and he began to cry a little bit. Lo and behold, there's a knock on the door. Tap, tap, tap. I answered the door. Who's there but Christmas Angel? Hello, Santa, how are you? Well, Santa's having a bad day. I relayed all the day's activities. And I said, on top of it, you know, there's no Christmas tree here. Oh, Santa, I can help you. I'll go get you a tree. Would you, Christmas Angel? Oh, yes, no problem, Santa. I'd be happy to do that. So Christmas Angel took out from Santa's castle towards the pine forest. Well, it's a 10-mile walk. And she started. Snow was up to her ankles. Pretty soon it was up to her knees. By the time she got to the pine forest, snow was up to her armpits. she finally made it. So she took the bow saw out of her backpack. She saw a big 14-foot Scotch pine tree, just what Santa wanted, and she started sawing away. All of a sudden, the bandsaw, the blade broke. Well, I'm 10 miles from Santa's castle, the blade is broken, what am I going to do? And she thought, there's a swamp over the hill. I'll go see Bucky Beaver, maybe he can help me. So she trudges over the hill into the swamp, and now she's walking through the swamp, and the swamp water comes over her boots. So she's getting a little cold, but finally she found Bucky Beaver. I'm trying to cut a Christmas tree and my blade broke. Can you help me? Oh, sure, no problem. So Bucky follows her back. They get back to the tree. He starts gnawing away on the part that hasn't been cut. And it hits Christmas Angel in the leg while he's gnawing, you know. But the tree comes down. So now Christmas Angel has wet feet, a bloody leg, and she starts taking the 14-foot tree back to Santa's castle, through snow up to her armpits. Well, needless to say, by the time she got to Santa's castle, she was in a rather foul mood herself. She rings the door, Santa comes to the door, she says, "Hey, fat man, where do you want this tree?" And Santa told her exactly where she could put it. And now you know why she sits atop the Christmas tree. Thank you.